everyone, it's Meg and welcome to my reading vlog for the Fall into Autumn Readathon. Today is the day that the Fall into Autumn Readathon officially starts and I'm so excited. And if you do not know what the Fall into Autumn Readathon is, it is a readathon that I am co-hosting with my wonderful friends Em from A Little Red to Em and Ciara from Ciara Foster, and we decided to do a weekend-long readathon inspired by autumn. And we do have an announcement video if you want to go and check that out, even though by the time this video goes up the readathon will already be over. But we decided to do this readathon and it starts today on the 16th of October, and I'm actually doing this intro early because I wanted to catch the lights because obviously it's going to be dark by 8 o'clock, which is when the readathon officially starts. But we are going to have a super cosy weekend filled with lots of bookish and autumnal goodness, and it is just what I need at the moment because I'm currently in self-isolation. So I had loads of amazing plans for this readathon to go to some local places and because I live in the countryside, and get loads of amazing autumnal footage of the trees and just everything autumnal and wonderful. But like I said, I'm in self-isolation because one of my colleagues tested positive, so that plan has gone. It has gone, it has disintegrated. I may include some clips if this video is going up after I have come out of isolation. But yeah, so my weekend isn't exactly going to go to plan as I was hoping for this readathon, but we're still going to make it work. It's probably the perfect distraction from everything that's going on right now. So I will start off with showing you guys what I'm going to be reading, and I'm going to try my best to fulfill. We have 5 prompts for this readathon. You don't have to do them if you don't want to, but I'm going to try and do all of the lifestyle ones. I'm not going to finish the challenges for the reading because we all know that I am not a fast reader, but I do have an extra book in case I have the miracle, which is actually finishing a book in a weekend, which I highly doubt. But I'm going to show you the books I'm going to be reading, and the first one is The Gill and the Goddess by Nikita Gill. This is Nikita's first novel. If you don't know who she is a poet, so this is a novel written in verse. I started it today and I'm not very far in, I'm on page 16, but yeah, I don't have any thoughts on it yet, but I just want to point out how wonderful my bookmark is. I got this from a creator on Etsy called Laurel May Art. I highly recommend you check her stuff out. It is gorgeous. It's got all the autumnal things and I just thought it'd be perfect for this readathon. So this is the first book I've got. It doesn't really cover any of the prompts. I guess it's kind of cozy to a certain extent, but we shall see. And then if I finish this, if there's a miracle and I manage to finish this, I know it's written in verse, but I'm still a slow reader. I am planning at the moment on picking up Splinters of Scarlet by Emily Bain Murphy. This would be perfect for read a book with an autumnal cover, and to a certain extent it's for the read a book with your autumn aesthetic, but I guess this is more spooky than cozy, but it's a mystery, so I guess it's kind of a bit of both worlds, even though I'm definitely a cozy person and not a spooky person. But I kind of doubt that I'm going to get to this weekend. And then one that I'm going to try my best to read a poem from every day is the most autumnal book I have on my bookshelves, which is a poem for every autumn day, which is edited by Ali Siri, I think that's how you pronounce her last name. But as you can see, it is the most autumnal cover, which definitely covers the challenge for read a book with an autumnal cover. And basically it's like what it says on the book, on the front, on the cover, is that it has a poem that you can read for every day of autumn. So I'm going to try my best to read the poems for this weekend from this collection. But yeah, so this is my little TBR for the weekend. I'm definitely not going to complete all of it, but it's there if I have the choice. And then we have 3 lifestyle challenges and I'm going to try my best to complete them. I think I can. I'm going to try and complete 2 of them every day of this readathon. So we have do something cozy that brings you joy. So I'm going to try my best to do that prompt every day and share something with you every day that brings me joy. The next prompt is to take an autumnal photo, and obviously my original plans for this haven't aren't going to happen because I'm not allowed to go outside. So I have an idea for one though. It's not like super autumnal, but it is fairly autumnal. So that is something that I'm definitely going to try and do. And then the last lifestyle challenge is to make your favourite autumnal drink. And it's something I'm also going to do. I'm going to share with you guys my 3 favourite autumnal drinks, or just general hot drinks, to be honest with you. I don't have a autumn specific drink, but I'm going to try and share a drink with you each day of this readathon as well. So I think that's everything I need to say for this readathon, and I am going to try and do a little bit more writing today because I've had a writing day. Obviously isolation has been a bit of a roller coaster, but it means that I can try and knuckle down and get my master's application done. So I'm going to try and do a bit more writing now, and then this evening I'm going to watch a bit of telly with my mum, I think. And then this is probably going to be my thing for today, is that I'm going to play some Animal Crossing. I've played Animal Crossing and shared my love for it in various videos, so it's something that brings me joy, so I'm going to play a bit of that later, and then later on I will also share with you what drink I am going to be having this evening. And I might be doing some baking this weekend. I'm either in the mood to do cinnamon rolls or to make the rainbow bagels that they made on Bake Off the other week, because I'm very, very tempted. I really want to make those. So that is my plan for the weekend. So welcome to this vlog. I hope that you enjoy it. I'm going to try and make it as autumnal and cozy and aesthetic as possible, which is great. So yes, I hope you enjoy this vlog. I'm going to go and do some writing now, and then I will catch you guys in a bit.
What you do to me, there's nothing left to see. You left me in the dark now, and I'm blended with disease. What you do to me, maybe it's my dignity. Made me rip that all apart now, and there is no remedy.
I'm just going to point this out right now that you may be able to hear the cows, because there are cows in the field behind my house and they are being very noisy, so I'm really sorry if you will be able to hear them in the background. But it's the next day now, and I didn't really vlog much last night. I just wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling great. I wasn't feeling 100%, and I didn't end up sharing with you guys my drink, but I just had tea last night, peppermint tea, which is like my go-to. That's like an all year round kind of drink, but I will make sure to share my drink that I have with you, that I have today with you. And I've done a bit more reading today. I'm on page 54, so not too far in. I have been actually annotating and tabbing it quite a lot, but I'm really enjoying this so far, and there's not too much to say. This book definitely tackles with a lot of things, and there's 3 parts in this, I think. There's like childhood, like teenager, and then adulthood, and so we're on the childhood part at the moment, and I think this is about our main character, who she goes through a lot of things. There are a lot of trigger warnings in this, which are listed at the front of the book, so if you ever think about picking this book up, then just be aware of that. But obviously it's going through all the emotions at the moment, and there is a goddess that visits our main character, and our main character is Indian and kind of tells her stories, and it's really interesting learning about all the goddesses and the gods that are being that are in this book. So that's really interesting. I don't really have much more to say, to be honest with you, but I am enjoying it. So that is that, and it's the afternoon now, and I don't really know what to do with myself. I'm either tempted to carry on reading or to bake, and I'm in between baking cinnamon rolls or if you watch Bake Off, you will see in Bread Week they did rainbow bagels. I really want to have a go at those, so I might do that, like we'll see. I've had a fairly chilled morning of just, I woke up a little bit later and I've been reading and I did yoga and all that sort of thing, tidied my room a bit. So I'm gonna either bake or read, I think. I need to sort out a video for tomorrow as well. I'm gonna do a vlog that I finished the other day, so I need to do that. So those are my kind of ideas of what I want to do, and I will share with you the things that bring me joy in a bit. Obviously if I end up baking, that is something that brings me joy anyway, and obviously reading does, but that is what's going on at the moment. I'm just kind of doing whatever I want. I feel a bit more peaceful today, which is really nice. So hopefully that's going to last all day, and I'm going to have a bath later, and Strictly Come Dancing starts tonight, which is very exciting, so we're going to be watching that. But yeah, so I'm going to either do some reading, do some baking. Yeah, I'm going to decide what I'm going to do for the rest of my afternoon, or the majority of my afternoon at any rate.
Like oh, oh, I don't know how far this goes, and
So this angle is actually kind of awkward because I literally have nothing to put my camera on in this kitchen. But as you will have seen before, I did some rather not very great clips of making bagels. I've not finished them yet, they're doing their first proof. I don't think the food colouring was great, so it wasn't very strong, so it took me a while to get it in. So I don't think they're going to be amazing, but we'll see what happens. So I have just made a hot chocolate, which is my drink for today, my cozy autumn drink, and I'm not going to show you how to make it, but I will show you what I use. I personally use non-dairy milk, I use soy milk or oat milk, one or the other. And then the hot chocolate powder I use at the moment is by Lucy B, which is the organic drinking chocolate, which is basically just cacao powder. So I use this. You can use 1/2 to 1 tablespoon. I probably use about half. And then I put a bit of cinnamon in it because I like cinnamon. And then I usually sweeten it because cacao can be quite bitter, so I just use whatever natural sweetener I have. So I usually use agave, and I just mix it all together and heat it up, and it's very nice. I think I've made this one a bit weak actually. But that is my autumnal drink for today. So it is like 3:30 now, and I've not done any reading since this morning, so I think I'm going to read and drink my hot chocolate whilst I wait for my dough to finish proving, and then I can finish sorting them out, and then they are all done. And then I'm going to have a bath soon because, like I said, Strictly's on tonight, so I want to have a bath a bit earlier. So yeah, so I'm going to drink my hot chocolate now and do some reading.
hey, whoa. Yeah, I don't know where this ship will go. What you do to me, there's nothing left to see. You broke my heart in two. Now I'm stuck looking for you. What you do to me, maybe it's my dignity. You made me rip that whole apart now, and now I'm begging on my knees. What you do to me, there's nothing left to see. You left me in the dark now. Don't come be fake with me. What I do to
So it is Sunday now, which is the last day of the Fall into Autumn Readathon, and it's actually the afternoon now. It is like nearly 4:30, so I've not vlogged in a little while, and you guys will have seen a few clips. I've had a fairly chill day, to be honest with you. I've just tried to really enjoy my day and take time for me, and I felt kind of creative, so I've been doing some painting, as you will have seen before, and I'm actually kind of proud of it. Like, this is my activity if it brings me joy. Like, I haven't done painting in a very long time, so I don't think I did too badly. And I've been doing some drawing, and I did some journaling this morning, which I really enjoyed doing. And that's kind of all I've been doing, basically. And also you will have seen that I put some curtains up in my room because slowly but surely I have been transforming my room into like my little haven, how I want it. And we finally got the rest of my net curtains, and they're up now, and I'm so happy with them. I'm so glad we finally got to get them. I thought I wasn't going to at one point because they were always sold out, but I've got them and they're up, and that's amazing. So yeah, I definitely would like to do a room tour at some point in the near future. I just need to get a lampshade, I think, that kind of matches the theme, like the colours of my room, but apart from that, my room's pretty much done, which I'm very happy about. So obviously I'm going to share with you my hot drink for today, and I've actually gone for a matcha latte, and I love matcha lattes, but I always find the powder's so expensive, but this wasn't too bad. I bought this from Pure Chimp, and it's like a jar which costs about £10, but you get like 50 portions in, so I can't complain. So this, I make this exactly the same way I made the hot chocolate yesterday, but I used oat milk this time. And then I left out the cinnamon because I don't personally put cinnamon in my matcha lattes, but that's what I've had, which is lovely. And I've made some more progress with the Girl and the Goddess. I haven't read too much, I must admit. I'm on page 96, so I'm slowly making my way through it, but honestly I'm enjoying this so much. I don't want to rush it too much because that's when I tend to not enjoy books, but I'm really enjoying it. There's so many important topics that this book is already discussing, and I'm sure it's going to talk about even more topics, and I just love Nikita's writing. Obviously it is a novel in verse, so it's still poetry, but it is still a novel at the same time, and I feel like her style of writing transcends to kind of novel-esque writing really well, and that sort of storytelling, so I'm very much enjoying this. And I'm not going to finish a book for this readathon, but I'm still really enjoyed this, and I look forward to continuing with it. I'll try my best to read some more tonight. So I'm obviously not going to complete any of the reading challenges for this readathon. I've completed 2 out of the 3 lifestyle ones so far. I'm going to try my best to do an autumn one at some point before the light goes, because the light's going to go quite soon. Obviously I can't do an outdoor one, which is a really big shame because I would have loved to have got some lovely autumnal outdoor clips for you guys, but life happens and unfortunately I can't do that. But it's not the end of the world. So yeah, I've had quite a nice day, which has been nice, and I think I'm just gonna keep chilling for the rest of the evening. I'm gonna have a shower later and do a face mask maybe, and then I think I'm gonna go and watch some like telly or some Jane Austen or something with my mum for a bit before tea. And I think that's the rest of my plans for this today. I just want it to be super chill and just doing things that I enjoy, which is obviously the whole part of this readathon. Apart from reading, obviously it's about having something cozy, a little escape from everything that is going on in the world right now, reading books that you love, doing things that bring you joy. And like I said, even though I've not done that much reading, I have done quite a few things that brought me joy this weekend, which has been really nice. So I hope that if you have taken part in this readathon, you have been doing lots of things that bring you joy too, even if you haven't finished a book or completed all the challenges. It really doesn't matter. It's just as long as you have fun and do things that you love, then honestly that is all that matters. So I think I'm going to go and watch some telly with my mum and finish my drink, and then I might be going to carry on with some drawing because I'm partway through a drawing, or I'm going to sit down. I'm definitely going to try to sit down and finish this book probably after I have my shower, after tea. I'm just going to chill and enjoy the rest of this readathon. Yes, I know I look very funny in this turban hair thing. You don't need to tell me twice.
I don't know. And now I'm out here in the dark, feeling lost, and it must have been all of this shit that I dropped. Yeah, I keep falling on the ground, now I'm a mess. I think it's time to say I'm sorry to my...
So it is actually Tuesday now, and I never wrapped this reading vlog up, so I'm going to do it now. And I didn't really do much after the last time that I updated you guys. Obviously you will have seen I did my skincare and I did a few other bits and pieces, but yeah, I just had a really chilled, really lovely weekend, and I really hope that if you guys took part, you really enjoyed yourself. You had a really lovely weekend doing things that you love and hopefully reading some books that you enjoy. I didn't get to that much more of this book. I have read a bit more obviously since then. I'm on page 139, so I'm tabbing it and annotating it quite a lot. I'm really enjoying this book, and I'm so glad that I decided to choose it for this readathon, and I'm looking forward to continuing reading with it, and I'll definitely let you guys know my thoughts on it in the future. So finally, I have to say thank you so much to everybody who decided to take part in this readathon. I absolutely adored seeing all of your photos on Instagram using our hashtag, and it was just such a wonderful experience for co-hosting my first ever readathon. Myself, Ciara and Em have all had a really wonderful time, and if you guys enjoyed this and you would like us to do another readathon in the future, then let us know, because there may be a possible plan for the future, but you know, we shall see. But yeah, it's been a really lovely weekend to just do things that we love, read books that we enjoy, and reading is something we love in general. But yeah, I had a wonderful time. I hope if you guys took part you did too, and I hope you enjoyed this reading vlog, even though obviously my plans for this readathon haven't gone to plan, but I'm going to be out of isolation the day after this video. I am filming this video, so that is very exciting, so I can be back to somewhat normal life. But thank you again so much if you decided to take part in this readathon, and maybe we will do one in the future, you never know. If you like this video, then please make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you would like to see more bookish videos from me, then make sure you hit the subscribe button and little bell icon so you'll be noted every time I post a new video. As always, I will leave links to my social media along with links to my Goodreads in the description. I love you guys. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you so much, and I will see you again very soon. Bye!